Hi folks, how are you doing today? Hi, it's Miss Mary, and I am very pleased to announce that for today, we have permission from Fabled Films Press to read you the following story. So with that, we'll go ahead and ring our bell, take our deep breath, and get ready and relax for tonight's pajama story time. 1, 2, 3, ring the bell. Raise your hand up in the air. Watch out for your giraffe if you happen to have one. And exhale, let it all out. And now are we all settled in? Tonight we can begin. I have a word for you here today. Can anyone tell me what this word means? It's kind of a long one. It's 3 syllables. It's called nocturnal. And what does nocturnal mean? Nocturnal means it's an animal that sleeps by day and is awake and active at night. Now, sometimes when your mom or dad might say to you, you're a little bit nocturnal. Maybe you like to sleep in during the day and then stay up a little bit later at night, especially now that summertime is happening. Anyway, nocturnal means it's a night living animal. And tonight's book is from a series called The Nocturnals, The Best Burp. I can't believe, are we really reading about burps today? I believe we are. So, here we go with chapter 1. Chapter 1, the sky was clear. There were no clouds, but Tobin heard a rumble. Is that thunder? Tobin asked. And Tobin, that's him down here, he's a pangolin. He's a special kind of animal. Not thunder, Bismarck said to Tobin. That was Bink's burp. The best burp of the night, Bink said. And Bink is a bat. Bah, Bismarck said. That was not the best burp. My burp was better. You ever get into a contest with your friends about burping? Oh boy. Say it ain't so, huh? No, my burp was better, Bink said. No, my burp was better, Bismarck said. And Bismarck is an animal called a sugar glider. And all of these are nocturnal animals. I have an idea, Bink said. Let's have a burp off. What do you think about this idea, huh? A burp off? Chapter 2. A burp off, Bismarck said. That's the best idea ever. Tobin, you tell us which burp is bigger. What do you think? Okay, Tobin said. On the count of 3. 1, Tobin said. Bismarck took a deep breath. 2, Tobin said. Bink took a deep breath. 3, Tobin called out. Anybody here know how to count to 3? We go 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Can you imagine how big that burp sounded? Burp! Bismarck and Bink both let out big burps. That looks like a really big burp. Dawn popped her head over a bush. Who's making those big burps? The fox asked. Now, Dawn is a red fox. She's also a nocturnal animal. Chapter 3. Bismarck pointed at Bink. Bink pointed at Bismarck. You ever do that when you're in trouble? You ever point to somebody else and say, yep, no, they did it. But when Bismarck pointed at Bink, and Bink pointed at Bismarck, it looked like they were blaming Tobin. Hey, that's not fair. But, Tobin said, it was not my burp off. Bismarck and Bink are the ones to blame. Dawn smiled. Burps are natural, Dawn said, but a burp off and blaming each other? Are those ways to be your best self? So Dawn is giving them a little lesson here. Burps are perfectly natural. So, is that any way to behave? No, Bismarck said. Please excuse us, Bink said. We're sorry, Tobin added. Now that is much better, Dawn said. Rumble. Oh no, Tobin said. That is thunder. Dawn held a leaf over Tobin, Bismarck, and Bink to keep them dry. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tobin, Bismarck, and Bink all said. And being your best self for your best friends, Dawn said. Now that is the best. And I couldn't agree more. And that is the end of tonight's story. So, a couple takeaways here. Burps are perfectly natural. When they do happen, we keep our mouth closed. And sometimes a burp can sneak up on us, right? So sometimes a burp comes out when our mouth is open. And so when that happens, we say, excuse me. And we mean it. And life goes on. Okay, so I have for you here a really fun website called www.nocturnalworld.com, where you can find crafts and sight word games and coloring sheets. And if you don't have a printer at home, no problem. With our curbside service, you can access the coloring sheets and we can print them off for you here at the library. Thank you so much for attending tonight's Pajama Storytime. We will meet again tomorrow at noon for middle grade magic. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and maybe roll out the shoulders, settle in a little bit, and let's take one more breath to close us out for tonight. And 1, 2, 3, ring the bell, take a deep breath, and let it out. Watch out for your neighbor. We don't want to hit anybody. Relax it out. Thank you so much for attending tonight's Pajama Storytime, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.